Alice, welcome to my show, Cooking with Amelia. Today we are going to make pumpkin bread. I've been traveling around a bit, but today I'm in Vladivostok, Russia, and it's market day here today. And the first thing we need for pumpkin bread is a pumpkin. So let's go in the town square. Sometimes I like to look over the ocean and think of hot buttery pumpkin bread.
Ну, хозяйство, конечно, 490. На 34 рубля. Килограмм 850. 850.
I mean, not that I can't buy it.
Один?
Здравствуйте. 35 рублей килограмм. Вы будете брать? Да. Ну давайте.
Какая крупная 50, средняя 40.
С вас, девушка, 90 рублей. Спасибо большое за покупку. Держи сдачу. Сейчас, подожди, пакет. Вы на Хэллоуин берете, стесняюсь спросить? Или покушать?
Просто чтобы сделать пирог.
Окей. Thank you.
Спасибо.
Спасибо.
So here we have the pumpkin. The first thing you should do is wash the pumpkin, then ask an adult to cut it for you. Okay, so the next step is to scrape off all of the brains. Now get a parent to cut the pumpkin into strips and place them facing upward. Now we are going to bake the pumpkin slices in 175 Celsius for 45 minutes. For all my fans in America, that is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so now what you do is take out the pumpkin. It smells good. Hey, what do you call when you cross a pumpkin with a couple of very good books? A pump kindle. Okay, now what you should do is scrape the pumpkin off and put it into the blender. Okay, once you have all of the pumpkin in the blender, you are going to blend it for 3 minutes. Okay, now that we have the pumpkin puree, we're going to combine all of the ingredients. Look down to see all of the ingredients. We are now going to turn on the oven to 350 Fahrenheit, that is 175 Celsius. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 3/4 cup of sugar into the bowl. Okay, now that we have the sugar in the bowl, we're going to add 1 cup of canola oil. So now you are going to mix the ingredients. Okay, now we are going to crack the eggs into a small bowl. Remember to check for eggshells. So here's some eggshells. Take them out. So crack 3 eggs into the bowl. So now we are going to add the eggs into the bowl. And we're going to mix it for 3 minutes on high speed. Okay, now we are going to add the spices into 3 cups of flour and mix it. Okay, now we are going to add 1/3 of this into the batter. Now you are going to turn this mixer on to high speed. Okay, now we are going to add 1/3 of the pumpkin. Turn it on to high speed. Make sure to scrape all the sides and the bottom well. Okay, now what we do, we will pour the raisins which were soaked in hot water and pour them into this bowl. Now we will sprinkle them with this flour and mix it. Now we will put these raisins covered in flour into this bowl. We will also put some walnuts into this bowl. And now you just will mix this. Next, you are going to pour the batter into the pans. First, you are going to oil the pans with canola oil on the bottom and the sides. Okay, now we are going to pour the batter into the bowls. Evenly pour the batter into each of the pans. Next, we are going to put the dough in the oven, but cook it for about 40 minutes. Okay, looks like it's ready. Smells good. Okay, now I will have two very special guests named John and Adam. They'll try my pumpkin bread. You try some. Very, very good.